He sits in heaven and he presides over the affair of man. And so I humble myself before him this hour and I say to him, Anyị na-aja gị mma n'ihi na ị mara mma ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadị o inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị ebu Alfa na Omega anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o ise. And of course, tonight our team remain back to your root, and our topic is 5 main secrets of blood lineage, bastardization, and its immediate consequence. Now, I want us to calm down. We're going to look at 5 secrets behind the bastardization of blood lineage and its consequence. Those of you in Europe, you will understand that many countries in Europe are less than a state in Nigeria. Many countries in Europe are less than a state in Biafra land. Anambra, I can assure you, Anambra state is bigger than the whole Italy. Delta state is bigger than the whole Germany. We can go on and on. But those of you who live in Europe, let's use that as a case study tonight. They constantly monitor you. They constantly document you. They constantly ask your name. They want to know where you are at every given time. They want to know where you go to. They want to know who you want to visit. They want to know where you drink water. They want to know where you relax. They want to know where you sleep. They want to know everything about you. This is not intelligent, but of course it is. This is not trying to be meticulous in doing things. This is a culture. This is a tradition. But you will not understand. I understand from my younger brother in Germany that those of them who are married to German and have German children are properly documented. They call them. Yes, you are Kokorikoko. You marry a German woman. How many children do you have? Do you have children before now? Anyone in the village? They document them properly. The reason why they do this is so when they have problem, they should be able to figure out where their problem is. The reason Africans has not been able to solve majority of their problem is because of their inability to trace the source of their problem. You cannot solve a problem except you know what is causing that problem already. This is why we always win. The English, the Europeans, the Americans, the advanced nation understand that their culture and tradition cannot be toyed with. So it really does not matter how many nations that America has conquered. It doesn't matter how many nations that Britain conquered. The truth you need to understand is that the moment the Britain is leaving, these people will rush back to their culture and tradition. Indian as a case study. Britain came in with religion. Britain came in with technology. Britain came in with system of governance. Britain came in with health facility. Britain came in with education. Britain came in with language. And when the British colonial imperialists left India, India rejected everything that British brought for them. They rejected the religion. They reject the system of dressing. That is culture. And then they embrace science. They embrace technology. Today, I may remind you that Indians stand out among the global community as one of the giant pharmaceutical nation on earth. They may not be classified as one of the world power, but I tell you, before you count 5-10 nations across the globe that are supposedly under the quote world power, Indian is there because they know what they want and they go for it. No BB grammar. Some of you are not happy and you're going to say, hey, this is back to your root. Hey, why do you do back to your root? Nah, you gotta go back to your root. I am trying to create a platform to enable you appreciate where we are going to. Because I know many people will misunderstand what I'm going to say tonight. But I don't give a hoop. As far as we say the truth, it doesn't hurt us. And we are not afraid of the truth. And that is why when we see people who are plotting and doing what they are doing, they do not know the rock from which we are hewn. That is why they do what they do. We will put all of them to the test. And in the end, they will understand. Biafrans must be strong. Biafrans must be formidable. Biafrans must be on their feet. Biafrans must be ready to confront anybody. Because in the end, our actions are just. Humanity will bear testament that we are here to free ourselves. Nothing more, nothing less. And to free ourselves, you need to go back to where your umbilical cord is buried. You need to commune with the spirit of the earth, of the sea, of the fire, of the winds, of the mountains, of the hill. You must communicate with all of them. Let's not digress further anyway. So once these things, culture and tradition is taken from you, you are toasted to and fro. You do not have a firm footing standing in any matter. That is why today, the mighty African nation don't have food anymore. We depend on Indomie. Today, the mighty African nation, their attire is almost gone. We have to wear jeans and polo. That is why today, Ugwarariru, Ugubobo Mise, Ogweba, all of them are gone. We now have to take Ataramasen, Urubumasen, Akaramasen. You don't see anything wrong with that. But certainly, if the world sanction you, you are gone as a people. Nobody sanction America. Nobody sanction India. Nobody can sanction Japan. Nobody can sanction China. Nobody can sanction Malaysia, Indonesia. Nobody can sanction Britain. They just cross their leg, drink wine and mock you. Why? They control their life pharmaceutically. They control their region, territory, religiously, judicially, in every other way imaginable. And now every of these things is taken from us. And now let us come back to our topic. Remember, I said it is the 5 main secrets of blood lineage, bastardization, and its immediate consequence. I was citing an example with like China. They take record because the fall of any nation, the rise of any nation, the strength of any nation is how they are able to manage this matter. When our leader Mazi started broadcasting on Radio Biafra, one of the areas he lamented on then was that they want to bastardize our blood lineage. He used 2 words side by side, pari passu. He said, if we allow these people to triangulate us, we are gone as a people. He constantly reminds us that they are making deliberate effort to bastardize our blood lineage. That is why when we hear some things today, we're just trying to find out where we fall, where we are getting it all wrong. 2014, 2015, before his arrest, he was constantly lamenting on the bastardization of blood lineage. When Yoruba children are talking to me, when Hausa children are talking to me, when Biafran children are talking to me, I know them. If you do not understand the purpose, the secret behind it, believe me, there will be problem. It's either, when you talk about the issue of bastardization of blood lineage, it is either to enhance knowledge or could be used to weaken a people for conquest or as a deliberate act of invasion of privacy. There are first of all 3 reasons why blood lineage is bastardized deliberately. If they are not using it to enhance knowledge, they are using it to weaken a people. If it is not for weakening a people, and then it is for deliberate acts of invention of a people. Now, let us create a scenario to enable us comprehend this very study. When we talk about bastardization of blood lineage, we are talking about mixing of blood. I do not want to sound religious. Of course, you know I am a pastor, holy pastor, one of the original pastor on earth. We don't lie, we don't steal, we are not scammers. We say the truth, but we bear the burden of other people. Adia mama. That is why when Biafrans talk, Nigerians hide their face in shame, because they know that in the end we are justified by our action before God and man. They can only scheme and plot to blackmail. But in the end, we are here. When we say we are whiter than white, to us it's not a slogan, it is a way of life. Let us continue. When you talk about bastardization of blood lineage, we're talking about missing of blood lineage. I have read histories of the Spartans, of the Grecians, of the Medians, and the Persians, and every nation who has ruled this world. One of the greatest things they hold in high esteem is their blood lineage. The moment the blood lineage of the emperors of Rome were missed, between Alexander the Great and Cleopatra, the beginning of Rome started. You go to all the warriors who have ruled the earth, the assassins and the rest of them before now. They protect their blood lineage with everything in them. And God told the children of Israel, do not intermarry. I'm not saying this to create division. I'm saying this to impart knowledge on you. Do not intermarry. You will lose more than you can imagine with the people whose land I will give to you. God warned them. Israel suffered greatly. Israel was obliterated from the map. For so many years they never resisted. The day they discovered that their blood lineage had been bastardized was the day they began to recover the land of Israel. Today this truth guides them. Let us pause there. Bastardization of blood lineage is watering down a special breed of people. And of course, no Biafran alive today will tell me that you are not special. We are. I know what I studied in school. And I know what I practice today. And without selling personality, I am the master of professionals in that field. They come to me for help. Design this building for me. Do this one for me. Do this one for me. But at the end of the day, that is not the course I studied in school. Why am I saying it? Biafrans are the only people who are born as engineers from their mother's womb. We are born engineers. We are born doctors. We are born armed robbers. We are born Biafra Harams. We are born stubborn people. Anyone you want, we are born that way. I do not say it to parade that we are more superior than others. I say it to the glory of God. This is who we are. Go and look at any Biafran person yapping up and down. Their blood is mixed up. Mixed up blood. And that is why when I talk to you, I tell you who I am. It is as simple as that. But I do not blame you for the position you found yourself. You should be able to acknowledge that you are a victim of circumstance. And of course, people will understand your position. But then we must set our priority right. How do we set our priority right? We will get there anyway. And so when you talk about blood bastardizing of lineage or the blood lineage of a particular people, they may do that deliberately to weaken you. They may do that deliberately to enhance knowledge. They may do that deliberately to invade you. I don't want to sound biased, but I will say this truth. A brother called on radio some time ago when we handled the same type of issue. And he said, my father is from Abia and my mother is from Ghana. Do you mean I'm not from Abia? I'm not a Biafran? I say, good and fine, you are. And I asked him a question and say, if we were to march in a war front between Ghana and Abia, people like you are not supposed to be listed in the army. Because when you see your mother relative in Ghana, you are going to save their life. But they are all threats to everything that we represent. And your loyalty is divided. This is knowledge. This is the reason why the Germans, or rather the Europeans, the Americans, the Caucasian, they will track you as a black man. Even fellow black man is tracking you already. Because when they are dealing with somebody, they want to know who they are dealing with. When a black meets with black, they give birth to black. You never know whether they are Namibia, Somalia, you will never know the breed of black they are. And when a black meets with European, sometimes they give birth to European more than European. You may not be able to know who they really are, so they keep record. Israel, for instance, whose blood lineage hasn't been bastardized. Most of you will not understand the mindset behind the Davison Code. They knew the only way they could survive was to take record. Today, George Bush is a Jewish American. But he's a Jew, but still an American. It is a plus for Israel. That is for advancement. That is for knowledge. Today, Netanyahu is a Jewish. You have Jewish Arabian, you have Jewish Congolese, you have Jewish Ethiopians, you have Jewish Biafrans, you have Jewish. They will put your name. And so when you are talking, the Jewish will be looking at you. They know your limit and they know how to stop you. They are not fool. Blood lineage can be bastardized for purpose of prosperity, growth, advancement. Don't make mistake when we talk about blood bastardizement. Some people think it's just bad. No, it's not. It has positive effect. When the Yoruba nation, when the Ishekiri nation, when the Ijaw nation, their population were threatened, they improvised. They improvised to the level that they deliberately bastardized their own blood lineage. Of course, it is happening already around us. If you do not take knowledge and record of these things, the enemy will beat you down without knowledge. If the Israel of the Israelis to march today, they know who is who and where to place you. When the river Rhine Biafrans discovered their blood lineage were threatened, they did something. They themselves bastardized their blood lineage. They mixed with others in order to form alliance that will strengthen them to be able to defend their territory. And of course, tonight I will apologize to our brother Senator Ben Bruce. Ben Bruce's mother is from Biafra land, Coastal region, but his father is not from Biafra land. And if we count our lineage from that of our father, and then Ben Bruce should not even be in Nigeria. So when you say, oh, Ben Bruce, this guy is a European man. But these are people understand that at this point, the only option we have is for us to bastardize our blood lineage. They went inside and said to themselves, any Peking you born for us, whether you born with a goat, whether you born with a cow, whether you born anywhere, so far na Peking, now our Peking, he go get a heritage for our land. When we talk about the history of Bob Marley is not an African. This is one truth that you will struggle with. Bob Marley is from Britain. What produced Bob Marley is a semen from a British man, not a black man. But though born in Africa, raised in Africa, educated in Africa, indoctrinated in Africa, grew in Africa, died in Africa, married in Africa, nobody would have been more African than Bob Marley. Just like the Moses of the Bible. They say he's a Jewish man. We do not question them anyway. But yet, he was born in Africa, raised in Africa, schooled in Africa, went to Mount Sinai in Africa, died in Africa, lived in Africa, 10 Commandments in Africa, everything in Africa. And yet some people want us to debate intellectually with them. We know the truth already. It doesn't matter your position. Don't worry, we are going somewhere. Don't be distracted because we are fighting for freedom and our leaders say we will march. We will march. I will match with all of you. I will shoot some of you myself before I match with you. Nonsense. That is why I want you to understand this. So those who are reasoning, those who are in the helm of authority and position, begin to strategically locate yourself. All of us are for the same purpose. Nobody is bigger than each other. But then but of course, let us continue. to live. Most of those you see hawking on the road now, they are sex slaves or sex traders for these people. Some of them end up giving birth for them. To them, they are suffering. How do? We got to survive anyhow. No, this life should not be so. And then once a child is born, he grows up. I have suffered this thing, know how it functions. And then the other part is that they can deliberately do that to invade your community. If you look at those days of warriors and king when they ruled the war, battle of the crown or throne, you see, when a king conquer a nation, what they do is they introduce marriage. A marriage that will seal the blood flow among them and the people they conquer. They can take the president or the king of another nation and force the king to marry their daughter. And then they will have a child who will manage the blood flow between the both tribes so that they will not come for revenge in the nearest future. It happens in Edo State. May I tell you that 90% of the monarch in Edo State are not even from Edo State. Nigeria deliberately switched almost all the king in former Bende State in order to suit their purpose. That is when I say there, we are Biafra. The day we will tell you your story, you will understand that they switched all of them. The reason why they switched it is so these people will never know who they are. But believe me, I know all of them. I know all of them from Isako to Uliongo to all of them. I will chiuru mi ekpoma. Ozano gogo ozani shimulu. All of them, I know who they are. They switched it. Today the people are weak. The monarch institution is stronger than the whole people. Nobody can talk. That is another negative influence of bastardizing of blood lineage. And when you fight, and you see you have a relative. Our leader has constantly said it. He has Yoruba cousin. And I have constantly said it. I have Fulani cousins. So if we do not checkmate ourselves, one day, the battle line will change. The battle formation will change. Because our leader can say, I have Yoruba family. Don't touch them. And I, George Onyeibe, will say, I have Fulani family. Don't touch them. Or Setiana. But whether your Yoruba family or my Fulani family, Ife Kanebe, Kakwanebe, Biafra freedom is all we want. And I hope we are understanding what I'm saying. And of course, in this series, we are going to consider the origins of the bastardization of blood lineage. How did it start? We are going to look at the story of the creation of, how do they call it? Hamlet. And the consequence of it. We are going to look at the issue of bilateral agreement which led to the bastardization of blood lineage and its consequence. We are of course going to look at the issue of deliberate or undue influence of bastardizing of blood lineage and its consequence. We're going to look at, or rather consider, examples of such practices. Why it is encouraged or should be discouraged as far as we are concerned. These are the areas we married to Yoruba, you are a Biafran. Men and women with pure heart will step forward and create a platform that will enable us absorb all our family members, all our blood mixed across the globe. In my father's children, I and my brother in the Navy, my younger brother in the Navy, we are the only people that have black children. The one who is a naval officer married Fulani woman. So all their children is Fulani. For record purposes, Adia Mama. And then I thank God I married Biafra. The rest of them that are married, all of them marry Oyibo. And so if there is nobody to rule that campaign, I will take up the campaign. And that is if God permits us to be here. But we will know who they are. And so when we are talking about issues that concerns my father, there is a limit to what they can say. That is why God asked Moses to create the temple in the first place. Divided it into three. The holy of the holiest, the inner court and the outer court. And God said to Moses, only the high priest shall go into the inner court, the holy of the holiest. Nobody should go close to the holy of the holiest. Only those that give message, the high priest. And then for the inner court, only pure breed can enter there. Only the pure breed of the Jewish people are allowed to enter into the inner court. And then the outer court are for the Chitaram, all the Ngwongo people. God himself is the judge of them all. But these days when God is not killing people, when God is not destroying people and taking over their land by miracle, signs and wonder, he expects people to keep record. Because God is a record keeper. That is why from Genesis, you begin to see after the first dispensation, God gave account. He gave record of these people. Genealogical record of them. And then Adam became Abel, Abel became Cain, Cain beget Methuselah, Methuselah beget Noah, Noah beget Nka, Nka beget Nka, Nka beget Nka, and then there was flood. And after the flood, then Noah gave birth to three sons, Shem, Ham, and Chem. And then they beget, and beget Abraham. And then from Abraham, they beget. They begetted inside Egypt. And from inside Egypt, they came out. And God still started reminding us, they begetted and begetted in the days of the judges. They begetted and begetted in the days of the prophet. They begetted and begetted until they born Jesus Christ. And then in the book of Luke, Matthew, the 4 gospel epistles, he told us how they beget and beget. They begetted to Joseph and begetted to Mary. They begetted to Jesus Christ, and another genealogy started all over again. God is a record keeper because he does not make mistake. If we fail to keep this record, we will make mistake. Today, when I talk to you, I look at you in the eyes and I ask you a question. When I see that you are the son of your father, and then I treat you like one. When I see you have 2 fathers, and of course, I will let you know that there is need for scale of reference. We need to set our priority right. Biafrans are the one who are bearing the brunt of one Nigeria. We pay the bills for one Nigeria. One Nigeria is lubricated, greased by our blood. All this, our one Nigeria, one security. Without the blood of Biafrans, there is no one Nigeria. And then if this is the price we must pay, let it be that we are obliged to it. If we must kneel down for anybody, let it be that we kneel down in prayer to the Almighty. No man. I do not expect you to comprehend what you are saying. But believe me, there is need for us to reevaluate our stand. This is just the introduction of the study, and of course I pray the Almighty Creator will help us to focus on it. Today we are crying, once a saboteur, always a saboteur. I didn't say it. Our leader has lamented about the activities of our brother Nnayanwodo, among others. But believe me, you don't need to just weaponize them. You must learn how to use them. Or else, why you are shouting, they will sell all of us. And that is why people like us are still here. And so, fellow Biafrans, wherever you are all over the world, we are fighting a war we have never been to before. We'll fight in the spiritual and physical arena. We stand between the living and the dead. But we have no intention of conquering anybody, subjugating, undermining anybody. Oh, should I say we are not even biased? We just want our freedom. We want to be respected as we respect them in turn. We want the right thing to be done. Our greatest problem as a people is bastardization of blood lineage. That is why most of us speak with the both sides of our mouths. That is why some of us do things that is not able to edify, things that cannot build. But believe me, we are not going anywhere. Biafra, here we are. We die here. I will be back in a minute.
God bless our leader, Mazi, Namkana. God bless our supreme leader, Mazi, Onyeibe. God bless Biafra. God bless my country.
Yes, of course, nobody can defeat Biafra. Biafra is a spirit, but our people must understand the situation and circumstance that confront us as a people in order for us to emerge victorious in the end of the day. Like I always say, there is nothing the enemy can do. We will always be better. We can only get better. And of course, our mistake itself will become another stone for us to get to another level. At this moment, our lines are open. Let us see if they have released all my line, but we must continue. Our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line, and then direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our direct line, and then the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614. That is the special number for the female, and of course the lines are open, and then you are free to call in and make your contribution. Make no mistake about it, we are just here, should I call it testing? And of course, creating a platform for we to get deep into this study. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi George Onyeibe.
Zuangwala Mazi
George Onyeibe.
Go ahead, my brother. You are the people who make
Mazi George Onyeibe. I'm so glad the fearless lion with a limitless life.
What can we do? What can we do?
You know, okirikiri ka na agbu ko sa na ri elu.
All we to akode.
Ekajara kaja. Onye jigiji ife. I don't have much to say. I'm so delighted to hear this voice this evening. I've been looking for this voice. You know, I've been searching for this voice for some time now. You know, thank God for hearing this voice. My dear brother, you are welcome. Continue the good work.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you.
But one thing is for certain. The Zua wanna
times 10 now. All set, Yana.
Oh. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Have a lovely evening, sir.
Thank you very
Bye
much. Thank you very much. You are very kind. And of course, Biafrans across the group must understand we don't want to conquer anybody. Any pattern you use, suppression, division, multiplication, akrakatation, are you there, caller on the line?
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Yes, Ada, good evening from here.
My name is Okarachu Brenda Chinenye. I'm calling from Aba. Mazi, I listened to our leaders' broadcast today. I tried to call, but the number wasn't going through. I tried to tell him the humiliation and what we are passing through in that northern part. As regards as what one of my other brothers said, in North, I was born and raised there, in Kano State precisely, Konadongora precisely, that's the local government where I was raised. Do you know that I wrote common entrance 3 times without seeing results up to this moment as I speak to you? If you are a Christian or you are an Igbo woman or Igbo man, or maybe you are anything that is not regarding Northern name, they will not release that common entrance to you. I wrote common entrance 3 good times in Konadongora. I school at STS, Special Primary School, Konadongora. I wrote common entrance 3 times. The name there, Okarachu Brenda Chinenye, up to date. I didn't see it. My mother has to take us back to the east to come and write common entrance before we could pass, we could see our results and enter secondary school. So that's what my contribution this night. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, those are some of the reasons why we are here in the first place. And believe me, my sister, we will rewrite the history. Nigerians understand we are here. We are not going anywhere. All this injustice will be addressed. Everybody now know the truth. There is nothing we'll do here other than the truth. Nothing. The best thing for us is to organize ourselves. Put sentiment away. All those criminality, put it away. When I say I'm a reverend, do you know what I did before I become reverend? You think I'm Nigerian reverend? I'm a Nyoma reverend. These are the reasons why we came out here. The injustice in Nigeria must be addressed. And there is no way they can appease us other than to divide Nigeria. Did we ask for any other thing? Of course no. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, Mazi. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please.
Mazi, this is Mazi DK from Paris. I'm very happy to hear your voice today, honestly.
Comment allez-vous?
Ça va, et vous?
Let us continue.
Mazi, honestly, I've been finding you since. I say, where are you? Here is Mazi. Here is Jaka. You know? There's a somebody I saw, he was in Messenger, he used to write all the time. I thought maybe somebody, manipulate your Facebook account or whatever. So I tell the guy that
my Facebook account is Justice Mariri. Other ones I have Facebook account is Justice Mariri. And there are a lot of idiots who has opened millions of Facebook with my name. Then they are using it to dupe people and commit other 419 activity. But I will address their issue at the right time. Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir.
If you see Justice Mariri is one of the king of Agbo in the ancient time. Royalty flows in our blood anyway. Go ahead, please.
Okay, Mazi, honestly, I'm very, very happy to hear it from you back again. Welcome back, sir. That morning program, we need it. We need it from you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. My regards to your family. I don't have much to say. I just want to say thank you. Come back.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Are you there?
Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from? Of course. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Good evening from here.
Okay, Mazi, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. Your name and where you calling from?
I'm coming loud and clear.
Go ahead, the world is listening.
Okay, Mazi, this is Mazi. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, welcome back, Mazi. This is Mazi Bam. Mazi Bam is calling you from Ojoto right now in Enugu. So I'm very happy to hear your voice again, once again, and thank you very much for coming back for us, because we miss you a lot. So then the information I want to table this evening about what is going on around me now. So are you listening? Okay. These people have come already, or they are looking for house. The soldiers, they are going house to house looking for a house to live from the north. So enemy with precisely this evening, security give us the report that they are already here looking for a house. They are two in house. They are living two in one house. So as I'm talking to you now, they are already in Anambra, but we are watching them. So, and one of them are also manipulating and trying to fight with one. So that is why I wanted to warn that this young government has already come into our land. But our people, Igwis and governors and senators are already talking about 2021 and 2023 election instead of taking care of our people to save them. So I want to say the word to take note about it. So, and I want to use this opportunity to thank our Bible State Coordinator Mazi for our successful inauguration today in Ekusi local government. So I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Our people must be at alert. Understand, it is about all of us, and it is about none of us. Biafra must be restored. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, Mbiri man. Are you hearing me now? Just hold on. Go ahead, but your voice is not coming out, even though you are connected. Yes, Ndukwe, just exercise some patience. I don't know what is wrong with the line. Go ahead, let's see if we can hear you. Okay. Are you hearing me now? Your voice is coming out, but very faint, and I don't know why that is so. Maybe this cable is bad, but let me check another one while you still hold the line. Go on, please. Go ahead.
Okay. See, I'm very, very happy to welcome you back, because I know you went with your witches to go and fight for us somewhere, which we shall soon see the results.
Of course.
Because I know you very, very well.
Of course.
Yes, I know you very, very well. We shall soon see the results. You see, my greatest happiness this morning is our leaders' interaction with us. It has revealed so many things. People from Igolo, people from Ubuluku, Ubulunta, Ubulonisha, Ubulu, everywhere, they now know that we are all brothers. Even you, Onyeibe, you were telling us in those days, you from Abo, you never know you are an Igbo man. But it has been revealed that we are all one family. It is an inspiration when our leader formed IPOB. His catchword is one family. We never knew the meaning until now. This thing is now coming out. That we now know that we are all one family. From Igudo, from Ubuluku, from Ubulunta, from Ubulonisha, from Ubulo Kreke, from everywhere, we are one family. Even to Kogi State. So it is a very fine something that our leaders spoke to us this night, interacted with us, and many people revealed how we became. People who couldn't have even called before are now calling now to tell us we are all brothers. So it's a thing of a joy that Biafrans, wherever they are, we know we are all brothers. These people that are talking of Igbo presidency, I'm still very, very sorry for them. The Northerners have been president of Nigeria for so many years. What did they achieve? It is not that is the highest poverty people in the whole of this world. Yoruba people became president for 80 years. What happened? They are still poor. And then how do you think Igbo presidency will revive, will build a second Niger bridge, or will repair West Road in River State or Bayelsa State. It's very, very unfortunate. I don't know how people reason. We don't need presidency. We need freedom, so that we reorganize ourselves and build all this into ourselves. So, Mazi Onyeibe, I thank God that you just back from their witch sojourn. We will soon know the result of their witch movement.
Thank you very much, Nduku. Yes.
You will come to Ipob this December.
Of course, I am the fake engineer that designed the house of Onyeibe Okalo and his mother. I say fake engineer because I didn't study civil engineer, but we design building for governors. Onyeibe Okalo, I designed his house and his mother's house in Ngberi. Every corner of Ngberi, I know there.
I know now. That time I used to see you, but I never knew you.
I'm a small boy.
This is Femi Adesina. Oh, I used to. Oh God, Femi Adesina. Who used to come? Let's like in very again. Femi Adesina.
Thank you very much. We must continue.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? The only original man.
Yes, Mazi, I am.
Yes, original man. Hold on. I don't know what is. Just hold on. Just hold on. Original man, hold on. Something is wrong with that cable, but let me see if I can correct it. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Just hold on. I think that cable is dead. Let me change it from here. Go ahead now, please. Go ahead.
All right, Mazi. Yes, thank you. God bless you, Mazi. This is Mazi Ugo Onyeibe. I'm calling from United States of America. I am the national PRO here in America. I am calling precisely from Washington, D.C. That is the capital of United States. Mazi, I am from Amibo. Amibo is an Olo. Amibo is the home of Dick Tiger and the home of King Jaja. Mazi, I thank you for your good job. Honestly, the job has been done. I thank God for our supreme leader, our deputy, and all the principal officers of this IPOB. Mazi, our job has finished. Believe me, because we have done what we were unable to do during the 1960s. Now that we have aroused the consciousness of the youth of this contraction called Nigeria, then I think Onyeibe have to sit down and drink coffee, relax and be watching what is going. It's just like when you took up Mazi, then happens that is it. So Onyeibe have done what he want to do, and all of us, we have done what is just to look and then see the disintegration of Nigeria. So Mazi, I want to use this opportunity to call on all our brothers, all the Biafrans, even all the middle belt children, everybody, the Hausas. Now that we have done this, we are asking you if you want to do any type of donation so that we can actualize everything that you've done. If you are in America, United States, and then you want to do donation or you want an information about this IPOB here, I am please asking you to go to our website www.ipobinusa.org www.ipobinusa.org. If you want to make a donation, then you will see an information on where to send your money. If you want to contact anybody here, all the principal officers, all their numbers and information are there. But if you are unable to get in touch with anybody, please, I will urge you to call me, Ugo Onyeibe. My number is 301-343-1221. 301-343-1221. Ugo Onyeibe. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for all the job that you've been doing. God will continue to bless us. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. The original man, we are in this together. Without people like you, Mbadike, Ezekwesili, and so many wonderful people over there in America, we will not be here. And of course, I extend my profound gratitude, appreciation to all of them. Dr. Evangelist B, over there in Port Harcourt. Obi Ezekwesili, Okoshishi Bajiruzo, Ane Ubo 1 of Biafra land. Mbadike, and the rest of them. Of course, my daddy in the Lord, Obidi Obienu, the rugged leader. And of course, all of you over there in America, you are not doing bad. Thank you very much, the original man. We must continue. Yes, sir, this is female line. This is female line, but I will allow you to talk. Next time is the female line. But of course, he has disengaged itself. And so we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Your name and where you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
George Onyeibe.
Yes.
I can hear you. My name is
honest man. Go ahead, please.
Hey, my man. I'll go me media.
All set, Yana. All set, Yana.
You are a strong man. Immediately you give order, everything will happen. Everybody know that. I'm very happy to hear your voice. I'm very happy. The one thing I want to tell him State Governor, with immediate effect, let him release those boys and compensate them. Because if you see, let me be honest to myself. There is something maybe happening in Anambra people. Somebody like I told you the other day, will come and talk. Everybody, but we in the State, yeah, all of us who is Umokorobia, we don't have any king, no talkers of to respect any red cap of that place. Release those guys, or gonna call on Puala. People must get out and run away. My African rep, my DNA test. God bless you. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
So you have a lot of things on your shoulder. I still thanking you for your work. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra. We are not going anywhere. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening from here.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Mazi, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Madam, I thank you for doing your good work. Mazi.
God is faithful.
I'm Thomas, my family from Paul. Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Call on the line. The world is listening. Call on WhatsApp. Hold on.
Okay. I'm Thomas. I'm calling from I belong to in Paul. Hello, thank you. I listen to this.
Yes, my brother from Ompo. Go ahead. The world is listening to you.
Okay. Thank you very much for good work. Thank you our director and Carlo for good work you people are doing for us. Now thank you very much. I'm continuing this night, yeah. Okay, let me come to my dialect, please.
Go ahead. You are very free to do that.
Okay, thank you very much. You I belong with no wisdom. We did not learn all. Because without our director, the other career, I'm on here. I know.
Thank you very much. We continue. Thank you.
I don't know if okay. Now continue, sir.
I say thank you very much. We must continue.
Okay. Thank you very much. I greet you people. I don't know if you people go you. So I don't know to my brother and look at it. Man, I'm going to look at him. Look at him and I'm going to have him.
When one was so Nwokoko Wada. I mean, Ochokoko Wada.
Very horrible. So I'm not able to not the Calumet. No, I feel the leader. So I'm not so card down and I could stand a good but I'm not so card down.
You see.
So my brother, I went to Ghana Banana. It's ọfụfụ anyị enwere nwaanyị n'aha Chukwu abịa.
You see?
Onye ọbụla ndị iro na-emebi anyị tiri ya taịm. So onye dị n'ụlọ Chukwu gozie uru biko gaa dị n'elu. Gaa dị n'elu ọbụla Chineke bụ ụzọ kpọrọ azụ. Esi esi na-abịa mmadụ anyị asọp na-abịa n'ụwa.
You see?
So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We must continue. Yes, my brother on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, I can hear me, sir.
Yes, my good brother. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank God your system today.
Your fever don't go. No, we can only get better. We are not afraid of challenges. If they come, we follow them. I tell people, we can only get better. I was 1 year some years ago.
Yes.
I can't be 1 year again. I am
for
older,
sure.
not younger. So we can only get better. That is the fear of Nigeria. Biafra must come. You were having time for it before. I'm back now. Oh, yeah, I'll say to you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, in our parsis, Iba Joey, I'm gonna hear. Cable Yiben or Grover Yiben, and Nakai Maroon with Ivory Kebiko. Yeah, thank God that you are back. You know. So, what I want to contribute now, Mazi Onyeibe, is exactly question I would love to ask. Let's take IPOB apart. Somebody call himself a traditional ruler, and is sitting in his traditional home, and somebody that is not even from there, in the name of government, and you came down, your own children that are sitting in their land went to a traditional house, or on their way, or going whichever way you judge it, and you find out this, because in any, including Britain, they preserve their tradition. You on television, you are parading a female and the male, let's say group of people that they did not do anything. Even the police officers say, even though they are peaceful, they did nothing. But just because federal government, there is no weapon, nothing found in them. A group of people going their own. And the question I'm asking now, let's take IPOB apart. These are indigenous, these are citizens of that particular country. And the traditional rulers that are claiming that we are not preserving their tradition. Somebody have now devoted himself to preserve your tradition. Is he practicing the tradition? Can you imagine somebody coming out from a mosque and the police arrested the person? What was your reason arresting the person? Nothing, just because he's coming from mosque. Our elders sometimes are not understand the way they reason. And nobody, so are you telling me, so one traditional man now, this 100,000 and you can't send the bees, that policeman, only that thing. So the next time, if you see people that they did not know human head on their heart, nothing was found in them, simple because they're IPOB, and that IPOB name alone have qualified them to be a bad people, even without doing anything. That sometimes you get me, and that bastard is on television. No, they did not do anything, even though, but the federal government, they are terrorists. So because they are terrorists, and with terrorists without a gun, and you have the gun to arrest them and put them there. I'm not talking to IPOB, I'm talking to the elders in the village that want us to preserve their culture. The culture preserving now is who's gonna preserve the culture. When the youth that agree to follow you now are being arrested by a foreign police, and you kept quiet there. Tomorrow, must respect the land, respect this. How would their ancestors be happy that somebody who is practicing their culture is being arrested without doing nothing? Nothing was found on him. It's a very big shame to people called Igbo. These elders is a shame to you. Somebody somewhere that can come home and say, okay, let me go and serve my ancestor. And this the same person serving was seen being molested and harassed by a police, and you can't do anything. So I want to buy a that police station by now, snakes and the python, anything should have been there by now. Whispering to them to read those people. Mazi Onyeibe.
Of course. course, I understand how you feel, my brother. But the truth is that we are going home.
Hello?
And the enemy is aware. Yes, call on the line, your name and where you calling from.
Onyeibe.
Good evening from
Good
here.
evening, sir.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Mazi Onyeibe, to be frank with you, I don't have much to say. The only thing is that I just miss you. Where did you go?
Yes, of course you. Go ahead.
Hypertension, truly.
I give you hypertension.
I'm telling you, I have missed your voice so
I
much.
apologize, honestly. I apologize.
You are highly welcome. I'm so happy to hear your voice once again.
Thank you very much. You are
You're
the people
welcome.
why we are here.
You're welcome.
Thank you
We
very
are
much.
online. You know, I just love how you use the Jews. I love how you give them where the text does well. They give them, they hear the lesson. No, I see this Biafra. Biafra must come, whether they like it or not.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, my sister. And of course, this is where we will be drawing the curtain on this very segment. Believe, make no mistake about that. We don't have any intention to disrespect anybody. We are not biased, but if we are biased, what will you do? We just want our life back. It's unfair we pretend as if nothing has gone wrong, whereas everything has gone wrong. This is where I will be drawing the curtain for this segment, and I will be back in no time. Believe me, I will be coming back in a few minutes from now after this first segment. Do not go anywhere. Sincere appreciation to every man and woman who has been able to call in to make their own contribution. My apology to those I cannot take your call at this moment, but you still stand by. You may have the privilege to be able to access this line. What we are looking at while we are facing challenges, people will say, oh, saboteur. They will always be here. God is not bothered about Satan. Jesus didn't spend his ministry looking for Satan. He focused on his mission. He knows the place of the saboteur. And that is how it's supposed to be. They will always be here. As far as there is harvest time and planting season. As far as there is sun and the moon, the day and the night, the winter and the summer, they will always be here. Why bother? Biafra restoration will make the difference. We will not retreat. We will not back down. It's as simple as that. As I sign off from here, I say remain focused, remain resolute, remain formidable, remain Biafra. Ndewonu. Udo derende cho udo.
hopeless just for greed. The hope it lasts for long, but just in burn of time. The sun will rise at last, and darkness goes to bed. The night may rise and fall, but light will stand out tall. Some people might believe that one can fight with this. When fighting gets tough, then freedom will not come. In case you want to know what freedom fighting is, then I guess you'll have to go and search real freedom, man. The sun will rise at last, and darkness goes to bed. The night may rise and fall, but light will stand out tall. The sun will rise at last, and darkness goes to bed. The dreams of yesterday will live on in our minds. In this our quest we know that men will rise and fall. When they try once and fail, they'll retreat and succumb. A voice from shadows say, son, heed this wake-up call. Strive hard to stand defeat, rise and stand to your feet. Cause the sun will rise at last, and darkness goes to bed. The night may rise and fall, but light will stand out tall. Yes, the sun has risen, so the dark will have to go. The stars that glitter glow, we shine for then you know. Yeah.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the price is dead for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Held to be a consecrated nation, O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending peace shall be a dedication. Spilling our blood we count a privilege. The waving standard which emboldens the free shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscared we'll pass. When we are poised the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets build the glorious song of victory we start
Yeah.
Long live our Biomi Mambas, Bumbo Class, we are the Biomi.
Biafra in London, Biafra in Germany, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in Russia, Biafra in Malaysia, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. But somebody said to all the IQB, respect the leader of indigenous people. Nobody can stop Biafra. I say nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. You can jail the leader of Biafra. You can kill the people of Biafra, but never change their decision. Every time I play this Babylon, I wish maybe there. Every time I sing this Babylon, I wish maybe there. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Biafra in bedroom, Biafra in bathroom, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in jail, Biafra in church, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. I told you, nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Obama. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Region. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong.
We are the Biomi. Watching us, come on.
Tropical Records. Yes, sir, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo. Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Chukafomefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is one truth I do not expect everyone to understand. But one day you shall. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Kano. He is from Afari Beku. He is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. For over 60 years, nobody has stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people until he came. He is the leader of IPOB, the director of Radio Biafra, as well as Biafran Television. And by the special grace of Chukwukika Biama, I am George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. Like always, we cannot proceed without acknowledging the Almighty Creator. For we have made a vow that if we must bow our knee for anybody, if we must bow our knee for any reason, it will only be in prayer to the Creator. You won't understand. Idi agbanwe Chineke, idi agbanwe obinigwe, idi agbanwe anya n'eluwa, idi agbanwe etu ahụ dị na mbụ, ị ga-adịgide o. Idi agbanwe ihe ahụ ị na-eme ya ka ji marịa gị o. Idi agbanwe ịkarịrị ya sị gị bụ Chineke, ịkarịrị ya na-akpọ gị obinigwe, ịkarịrị ya sị gị bụ anya n'elu ụwa o, ịkarịrị ya sị gị bụ o n'eluigwe n'elu ụwa yi, ịkarịrị ya sị gị bụ. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu n'ịbụ sọ mma yi. Ịhụnanya gị n'ịna gị, obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o. Inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị. Ebu Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Onye dịka gị, onye dịka gị, onye dịka dadi m Chineke, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị o. Ịma na asị na anyị na-eme mma o, eze masị na anyị na-agwọ ọrịa o, Chimo asị na anyị na-enye ike o. Anyị abịara ọ bụrụ eziokwu, Chukwu dị mma. Ịdị mma, agbanwe Chimo n'ịdị mma, akpata na-ekwu nwale n'ịdị mma, eze m onwe m n'ịdị mma o. Ịmakwa na oge anyị lele anya n'eluigwe dadi o, ebe ahụ ị na-achị achị o. Ewe mfo Chukwu n'ịdị mma, eze m onye nwe n'ịdị mma, Chukwu dị mma. N'ịdị mma, anya n'elu ụwa, n'ịdị mma, n'ịdị mma, ezi onwe anyị n'ịdị mma o. When Biafra will come, Yorubas will testify how we walked on this earth. In Oduduwa nation, when they are teaching their children in school, they will tell their children, did you know there were people like IPOB? They did this, they did that. They will tell them how we fell and how we rise. For though the righteous man falls 7 times, he rises in all of them. Awusa Fulani, rather Awusa will tell their children how will encourage them to stand up against this evil enclave called Nigeria. Fulani will humble themselves and ask cloth and sackcloth and pour ashes on their head and ask Allah to forgive them, because they have chewed more than they can bite. And we, by the fireside, we will tell the story of by the moonlight. We will tell our children how we overcome. Everything we have gone through as a people, we will tell the next generation. We will encourage them to be righteous and upright. We will tell them not to undermine anybody. We will teach them to live by the principle, the dignity that will honor their father and their mother. For in the end, both the conquerors and the conqueror, the same fate await all of them. For God is the judge of all of us. Yes, I am going to move ahead to our topic this evening, which is simply titled The Seven. Of course, those of you on Facebook, my lovely brothers and sisters on Facebook, I'm still working hard to adjust my system because of the new location. I'm now very close to Daura. I left Urugudu. I'm now in Daura, close to Buhari's house. Aisha normally hears my voice, but they don't know it's Radio Biafra. That is just by the way of communicating. Those of you on Facebook, please be kind enough to tell me the sound output and other challenges you may be noticing. Believe me, they are not giving us an inch. But Pekin will say, Mama no go sleep, himself no go sleep. That is how it is. And then we must continue. Our topic this evening on this segment is simply titled The Seven Sins of Nigeria, and the need for all of us to re-evaluate ourselves. Nigerian has committed numerous sins, but tonight I want us to briefly examine 7 of them. And if we are willing to use them to reevaluate our stance as a people, the Biafra we seek for, the Biafra we long for, will be heaven on earth, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. We will struggle, we will fight, we will do everything we can, but nothing less or short than Biafra nation. If we cannot fight from within, we will fight from without. If we cannot fight from above, we will fight from below. If we cannot fight on land, we will fight in the water. If we cannot fight in the rainy season, we will fight in the dry season. But I tell you, anybody will think, hey, let's push it. Oh God, you lie. We go nowhere. We die here. On Radio Biafra, we die here. On Radio Biafra, we live here. On Biafra matter, enemy of Biafra, please use better rope to tie your wrapper. Because you never know. You never know. When we say 7 sins, it is not to make you understand that we have only 7 sins. We just want to consider only 7. Nigeria with impunity carry out these atrocities. That is what made Mazi Kano our supreme leader to make a move. When I start following our leader in 2014, and then maybe 6 months later, and I saw his video canvassing for PDP, he was actually telling them that Boko Haram must stop killing people. Nigeria must be the truth and what it's supposed to be. He was not happy with the Nigerian state. And maybe because Nigeria refused to change, and that is what led him here. I want you to read meaning into everything I say because it's going to help you. You never know. Nigeria has committed numerous sins. Let us consider 7 of them tonight. Briefly, I won't take much time because I'll open our line very soon so people can call in and make their contribution. Today, when you tune into any radio station or TV channel, here in the zoo called Nigeria, you begin to hear, Boko Haram killed 20, Miyaji Allah killed 30, but 10 survive. The ICC in Nigeria have been incorporated into Nigerian army. Yes, Lamido Sanusi stole money, but they will investigate it in 2035. You begin to hear cock and bull stories. You dare not say a word. Once you say a word, you receive 1 bullet or you are charged for treason. This is Nigeria. They want us to be proud of. This is Nigeria some idiots are working with secretly. They don't want us to talk. But of course, when God in his ultimate wisdom decide to register displeasure in certain issues as recorded in the Bible, we take a reference study, a case study from the book of Job. He will say, yea, they are 6 abominations unto the Lord. Yea, 7. He will mention them. Yea, before IPOB and Nigeria, there are 7 abominable sins of Nigeria. 6 abominable sins of Nigeria. Yea, 7 of them. Number 1, insecurity. During election campaign, the highest promise any party has to offer the people is security. Barack Obama, former president of Nigeria, chased Goodluck out of office under the guise of insecurity. Oh, Goodluck is not a general. He cannot handle Boko Haram. We have to remove Boko Haram Fulani herdsmen. We have to remove Goodluck and bring in a general. How market a general? People will want general. How market? Fulani herdsmen, Mianti, Allah, Boko Haram. They have killed more people in the regime of the general more than they killed in the regime of that civilian man. Where is Barack Obama? Do Americans deny him access to media platform? Come and talk. Small picking no medicine is sin a vegetable. Number 1 sin, insecurity. You have gotten used to it. I listen to Nigerian radio stations and I watch their television. And when they give news headline, yes, in Damaturu, cattle herders killed 700 and 2 children survived without their father. In Arugongo, Sokoto State, some militant invaded the house of the emir. 600 died and 400 fighting for survival. They say it with impunity. They love it. They are everywhere in Biafra land. They are dumping youth from across the continent of Africa. Blacks, of course, not Europeans. They are here in Biafra land. They are there in Oduduwa land. They are slaughtering Hausa already. Fulanis are in charge because Fulani is the physical manifestation of the European people, the British government, here in Africa. And then you know what? Yoruba can defend themselves more than Biafrans. Hausa have better position more than Biafrans. And Biafrans better carry their time. One of my uncle, when I misbehave, he will say, come, carry your time, oh. Carry your time, oh. And that time they tell me, carry your time, oh. He's simply telling me, mind yourself. Biafrans, mind yourself. You kill Hausa, BBC, and CNN will carry it. Over 200 years ago, they have BBC Hausa, they don't have BBC Igbo. Over 100 years ago, they have BBC Yoruba, they don't have BBC Igbo, not to talk of Niger Delta. Who the heck is deceiving who here? And so when they kill one Hausa, BBC will publicize it. People are calling, oh, they carry 67 for Imo State, they carry 300 for Enugu State. Who will say it for you without Radio Biafra? The sin of security, propelled and managed by Nigeria, is an issue and cannot be forgiven. Number 2, looting of national resources. After the boycott of election in 2018, of course, was it the 18th of which month in Anambra State? That night, the Fulanis and the Nigerian stakeholders knew that Nigeria is gone. That night, there is a confidential report that they said the only thing they will do is to loot. You are seeing the manifestation. You can shout and broadcast for all you care. They continue looting. They have looted and looted, nothing to loot. They are now looting and replacing the loot. Nigerian government are not doing anything. Ask Chibuike Amechi, ask Okowa, ask Nayangudo, David Umahi. Are we talking of El-Rufai, Kwankwaso, and all that? This is the period for the looter of the looter for the looter. Forget about anything. This is an abomination. Number 3, undermining their own justice system. The number 3 sin of Nigeria is that they undermine their justice system. Honestly, everything I do in life, I anchor it through the preamble of the law. that if one day I am presented before the jury and they ask me, why did you do this? I should be able to stand before the competent court jurisdiction and give them reason why I have done what I have done. But I know fully well there is no justice system in Nigeria. If there is, there are a lot of idiots I will send to jail. But there is none. If there is, I will go to the Aso Rock gate, Aso Rock Villa gate, and challenge all of them there. If there is, I will be writing petition 24 hours a day until our voice is heard and attention is given to address situation and circumstances that surround us as a people. And if Nigeria as a sovereign nation supposedly do not have regard for the justice system, whether from the angle of the judicial or the legislature, and then it becomes a sin and abomination to the people. Number 4, blackmailers of their own citizen. Nigeria is a good country when it comes to blackmailer. They can blackmail. Now, this is how you know the people I'm addressing tonight. You can be Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, or Igbo. If you operate within this level, within this frequency, you are in Nigeria. Zoo people. A lot of people are in IPOB with zoo mentality in their era. And they are giving us, give us order. We know they here give us order again. So don't think to just Yoruba or Fulani or the Saboteur. I'm talking to everybody. Generalization, I should say. Nigerians are blackmailers of their own people. Willie Semetu is in jail for stealing 400 naira. But the person who steals 20,000 naira and give him 400 is working freely as a big boy. This is blackmail. IPOB is proscribed as a terrorist organization, whereas Miati Allah, Fulani herdsmen, ISIS in Nigeria are misguided fella. This is injustice. Fulani nation. You are in Nigeria operating for our Hausa nation. You are in Nigeria operating from IPOB. You are in Nigeria operating from southeast or south. You are in Nigeria. And you are a sinner. And you need to be born again. Repent and let IPOB go. Number 5. The number 5 sin is that they deliberately loot and impoverish their citizens. Sorry, we have gone through that. Number 6. They are responsible for the death of their citizen. You know that more than 90% of Nigerians that died on daily basis are killed by Nigerian government system. If you take statistics from the hospital, the medical sector, if 10 people die in a hospital throughout Nigeria today, go and check the cause behind their death. You will see ordinary electricity. Do you know doctors in Nigeria perform surgical operation with their phone? They on the phone in their torchlight. The torchlight in their phone and perform surgical operation on somebody. It can be up to 4 and 5 depending on their battery capacity. And if for any reason the person die in that process, they say God give and God take. Do you know that police on checking point in the guise of trying to stop robbers kill more innocent civilians than the armed robber they are there to stop? in Nigeria? Did you know that Nigeria has successfully initiated laws, rules that have killed more of their citizens than to protect them? Did you know that Nigerians sponsor the killing squad, Boko Haram, Fulani Esme, Miati Allah, among others that kill the citizen more than any country in the world? So the number 6 sin of the Nigerian state is that they are responsible for the death of their own citizen. Number 7. The number 7 sin of the Nigerian state is that they are constantly lying to their citizen. That is the worst part of it. They lie more than the devil. I have told people time without number, Satan has left Nigeria because she does not have any need to be in Nigeria. Nigerians lie more than Satan. Now, Satan has spent more than 100 years of his life trying to defend himself between God and Nigerians. Politicians say, oh, it's the devil. And the devil will say, God is not me. Oh, my hand was not there. I was in Ghana when Nigerian senators were stealing money. Now you know. And then the next time they catch you as a pastor, you are fornicating. Oh, God, no, it's not me. It's devil's work. Devil will say, but I was in America. And then the next time you see holy men, they will commit crime. Holy leaders. Oh, it's the devil. With this constant accusation and allegations, Satan left Nigeria. And Jesus is always following Satan behind. So Jesus left Nigeria. What am I trying to say in effect? Nigerians lie more than devil, so devil ran away. And Jesus said, for this cause was the Son of Man made manifest, that he must destroy the work of Satan. So if Satan has left Nigeria, because Nigerian people lie more than him, Jesus followed him to wherever he goes to. Now you see why the issue of Nigeria is complicated and very laquadacious. Osetiana, for those who have understanding. So whenever you are prone to lie through your conscious mind against somebody, you are in Nigeria. You can be IPOB principal officer, you are in Nigeria. You can be Fulani S-men who do the one nation, you are in Nigeria. You can even be my father. When you are a liar, you are in Nigeria. Like I said, I do not want to dwell on them for so long, because I have intention of opening the line so people can call in. We are here to restore Biafra. And then there is need for us to evaluate our stance. What good is the Biafra that will look like Nigeria? If I cannot have access to justice system in Nigeria, in Biafra land, that we are fighting to restore, why will I even fight to restore the Nigeria, the Biafra? I'd rather remain in Nigeria. We need to reevaluate our stance. If we as Biafrans we do not have security, we are insecure, then why are we fighting against Nigeria? If we as Biafrans are looting, we are robbing fellow Biafra IPOB member, why are we fighting for Biafra restoration? Let's remain in Nigeria now. If we as Biafrans are undermining our own justice system, creating double standard to favor cabal in the face of innocent people, why then are we fighting for Biafra? Let us remain in Nigeria now. We need to reevaluate our stand. If we as Biafra nation will put our energy to blackmail one another, why are we fighting against Nigeria? You see, on the last day, Nigerians will enter heaven before us. And God will not allow this to happen. That is why people like George Onyeibe exist. If we deliberately loot and impoverish our own people in order to become Lord over them, even here in IPOB or in Biafra land, why should we fight for it? If we here fighting for Biafra are responsible for the death of our own people more than the Fulani headsmen, why then are we talking about Biafra, everywhere Biafra? And finally, if we are constantly lying to our people. What makes us better than Nigeria? And so, in as much as we have named the 7 sins of Nigeria, every Biafran's home and abroad, in IPOB or outside IPOB, let me tell you the truth. This is the era to reevaluate yourself, your stance, because on the last day, only true Biafrans will be raptured. On the last day, only true Biafrans will be raptured. On the last day, only true Biafrans shall be raptured. Any Biafran everywhere you are. Every Biafrans everywhere you are. This is the time for you to rise up. In righteousness, in truth, in purity, embracing the principle that governs humanity holistically for the good of all of us. The better for all of us. Africans who are working hard to ensure Biafra does not come. Understand that Africa itself, herself, will not be free until Biafra is restored. I'll be back in a minute.
Reading from Biafran's Got Talent.
Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free
Yes, of course. This is the time all of us must stand up for our right. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. WhatsApp line is 07081545642. 07081545642. Direct line is 08122152971. 08122152971 is our direct line, and the special number for the female is 08128858614. 08128858614 is the number for the female. Caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from. Caller on the line. Monitoring Spirit, you are welcome. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Chapter 23 and chapter 24, every verse, very, very important. We have the that we say, God is heaven, that death must be restored. Our leader has been mandated by heaven to restore death. It is a clarion call. Those that lost Biafra will see Biafra. Those that don't lost Biafra, never will you see Biafra. No. The trouble is See chapter 5. Very, very important. We are in the desert and we will march like our leader said in his last broadcast. Yes, so before that God is help is with us, Biafra. We can have this and if you got that people no. Dara na ma di kire ha unu nwe ya na ro na he ma no follow obi ya wo atide no bi pa ma tem ina tu kuna na go ha me agene Mark 1 to 10 in the time of your age rolling of the sea if you are among the 100 of dollars with a clear thought 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 every hands must be on deck. Biafra is a religion. Now 56. Then there's a super no one plus the highway. I got to go on your plan. Let me know we was up and on your plan this time. On your plan, I am now. On your plan, if you do it that you are some person, nothing will change that. Put that guy over. I want to get them on the camera and I love Biafra. And then you want me, I thought that they would say so. So, remember to lose. That's it. Yes. In your life. Because it's clear Biafra. And let that person try. But I'm showing you as my beloved father. The devil is in Biafra land. Every stone in pretend must not left unturned. Biafra remember, upon will pretend. I got shot to pretend down. I am not a 1 year and a ruler. I will start. Respect yourself and defend their land. You're the bad. Defend their land. Fulani, and let's just see. You people guys do not dare. Come. My name is Professor Katiam. I'm going to call. Return is your home. If you don't, Biafra again on the land of Biafra, where we care. We defend ourselves. My God is a secret of sponge in car. But the poor who don't need that do what? If you say, not you want to tell that, no need to go to Captain Market. And my beloved father Trump, I still repeat this message to you. First, chapter 1 to chapter 4, 50 chapter 4, verse 35, verse 36, and verse 46. Truth. Something to them get really low. Second, the Harun Gap. I don't think so. They go for the new one. Get for one. I think this is going to be no cross so that I shall be you. But I can't know. I feel
Thank you very much, everybody. Most Hail Biafra. Thank you, my brother. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp, I know that is how they behave. He is temporarily muted, but I would still leave him. Yes, a caller on the line, are you there? Good evening from here. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on. Go ahead, please, madam.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm calling you from Abba. Thank you, Yahweh, who raised Mazi and the Carol for Biafra. And I thank him for
Mazi Ichemefo, who Yahweh is using my people. I thank Yahweh for you, Mazi Onyeibe, because Yahweh is using you people to restore Biafra. All you are saying this night is truth, and nothing but truth. Because the 7 sins of Nigeria you have said is true. They are not protecting us, they are killing us. They are not helping us, they are destroying us. They are not caring for us, they are punishing us. We have nothing to gain from them. They are the cause of our problem. They are evil and full of evil. And Nigerian government is a den of lies. They are all liars. You can't find any truth in them. But the Bible says we shall know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. They are not free because they do not know truth. And truth is not in them. Yahweh will punish all of them. And therefore it will be restored. We will all rejoice and we will all be glad because of Biafra. Because the hand of Yahweh is upon us. The hand of Yahweh is upon the Biafran. I thank Yahweh for the life of Martin and the Carlo. But if not Yahweh, who is by his side, everyone could have swallowed him up. But thanks be to Yahweh who has delivered him, who did not allow him to be swallowed by the evil of the Nigerians. I thank Yahweh for his life. And my prayer goes to Mazi Ichemefo. May Yahweh Elohim of Israel encourage him more and more, strengthen him more and more, enlighten him more and more to continue the work. May Yahweh bless all of you who are working for Biafra. The disease of Nigerians will find them out. Their sins will find them out. And Yahweh will not leave them unpunished. He will punish all of them. Because what they are doing is evil. They are all liars. And no liar has any part in the kingdom of Yahweh. I thank Yahweh for you. May Yahweh continue to bless you. Bless Mazi Ichemefo. Bless Mazi and the Carlo. Shalom.
Shalom, thank you very much. And of course, I have to reduce the moment I spent on my presentation of my message to enable our people call and express themselves. You have to make use of this privilege. Call on the line, your name and where you calling from. Call on the line.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Hello. This is my first time coming. I thank God for your people. Are you there?
Yes, go ahead. The world is listening.
Our splendid guy, Mazi and the Carlo, and Ichemefo, and Onyeibe. I thank you for good work. Hello?
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Okay. Hey.
Of course, my brother is overwhelmed. He just don't know where to start from or where to end. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Caller on the line. Yes, good evening from here. Your name and where you calling from.
I'm from Enugu.
Go ahead, please.
I'm God.
Hello?
Stop listening to your radio set and go ahead with what you have to say, please.
Okay, I'm coming from Enugu, okay? Yeah. Nigeria will be punished and will. Hello?
Of course, there is always challenges with network, and some of our people, as a result of being overwhelmed, will not be able to see anything. Biafrans across the globe must not forget why we came here in the first place. We must not forget why we came here in the first place, and we cannot afford to lose focus. Caller on the line. Yes, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? The same thing is going on. And somebody is trying to call me on Skype. Please don't call me on that Skype, because I will not take it. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line.
Hello, Mazi.
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, that I'm with a come on, I from my Mazi and as a computer, we are blind here. Let our listeners try to do something, no Mazi. We are missing you, especially we don't have a smartphone. We don't have a smartphone. We are missing your broadcast here right now. We are even to listen to our leader today. And just like tired. Finally, we are to listen to my leader. Mazi, hi. So, we are missing your broadcast. But no Walasha. Long as neither away from talk or not talk, just as coming. That one show. Going back. I'm very happy to see you this night. Thank you for watching it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Believe me, those who are handling those relay stations, they are listening to you, and certainly they are going to do something.
Yes.
About
even call to listen as a woman really to give us numbers during 2014 or thereabout. Call to listen, I beg. We can leave the credit. We go call to listen through our phone. I beg any number.
Believe me, the leadership will stop at nothing until they are sure that the right thing is done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We must continue. The network seems to be very bad, but then we do not back down for anybody. We will continue. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Of course, as always, you will get different form of challenges, and we are doing all we can to make sure that in the end, Nigeria herself will be disgraced. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from.
Wanuku Onyeibe, I go on Ipob.
Good evening, my brother.
Shalom, Biafra.
Shalom.
Akwari be ko de wa ko no ni Ipob. Hola de wa ko no ni Ipob.
John Pampas.
Awumo obere nwa yi Pampas.
Hey, Chuko Kukazama, Obiome Lamsa. I'm rather too much because I know that I'm looking. My name is Prophetess Chika Dibia Uche Ekoma, the woman leader of Azo, Unit 1, Mbitoli. Biafrans all over the world, on my way, I may put a mola, and I'm a new beke, but I know Hana Kacha. Major than the Fulani, Ota Kamshiku. On where Asuso Carrera to see Banya, Asusubo, Ndebo, excellent people. I dare Negilinda, Genasa. I know challenging and Kumawa leader, and I make a and Kuku, who got the Biafra. On here, our leader will come along to some. Come along to Gama Hama Harisi, Gara, Bode Sabon, and the Sabuto, Amandan Apple handle can match off each other. I'm not able to show me who your man in there. Getting the Galia, okay, getting the Galia. Here I need not join you. We're also them by doing a Nemo State. And do I know them by showing again a panel? Yaga were almost Chuko Kadia Mater, Mano, Gaji Chicha. I like the Afra Lubuka. All day, I one day. I got to go in a Douglas house a back on. Oh, no. Now, Hachuko Kadia Makanji, who could you pass music Chinekese. I wouldn't know how to go Maka which tomorrow. Oga, you Chineke Joko, Mahu, Avra Lord of Supreme Court Governor. Because you know the boss of that like Supreme Court Governor. Or what would Supreme Court Governor under fire? A bono. At his age, or talking man, he's close to 80 years. Gini called Pedu Diego Ogufurona Wayonacho. Pedi Honacho. Anama Pondo Bozuni, Mberi, Mbane, Rinishan, Lebo no, the Ochichi Chimunde Nega area Chopositarono all over the whole world. Anama no Lumberi, Mbane Rishon. Mbana Rishani, Mbaiki Rishani, OBZ London, Mbeli Megana Mapono Bobola. Anama no Luno, the other Mama, Anapacho Kenyapona. Ana Riono, Bian, one no Naka, Yananjo Kukalaka, or the game say, what you cook Kadia Mater, Manu Wapotara, who got the Biafra. I will know our own Deka, what you cook Kadia Mine and Majo. Anyamane Bagaranua. Eta, na boom. No bad. Amana Henry, all who are Bazumbiri, who are Bazumbiri. The Fulani Juba in a natural in the mud. On a Bachishan Kete. I will maybe share one of the new labor. On a Dapotawana, never man do Kukamaka. Bikono, Momo Wani, Mumu, Kono, on the future. No, you know what I creaka, not Allah. No, to talk to Putano, no. And vice president, yes, go to hell. And yes, Senate president, go to hell. Upon Egonina Makirias is rubbish. He only wants his people to be free. We want to be free. Is it a crime? Britain. Ono begabaka obotiketa akwena hekula na reception we go na bala reception. Umwa oga won't talk to reception. Or it will die of Britain. Queen Elizabeth, leave us alone to go. Leave Biafrans alone to go. Anamaguna ya Britain no ya. Ha. Ndi Igbere ana-alụ n'ala Igbere dị n'ukwu Igbere ndị ọkwọ ọma. The only person m na-anụ aha ya na Igbere agwụla Ndụkwa Okoro. Binu n'iko ndị ji m n'ikpere m nọ ala tọnwa. Unu fụsa na Nnamdi Kalụ bụ nwanne unu nta. Ibe ọbụla unu fụsa ya nyetụrụ nwata ahụ aka. Ya nyetụrụ nwata ọnwa aka ka anyị nọkwa n'ụlọ ahụ, anyị nọ n'ọnụ mmiri. Lekwanụ ọkpọkpọla osisi ahụ ọkpa n'aka ọkpọla ya anyị na ha agọ onye na-abatakwa n'ụgbọ asịkwala na ụgbọ abaghị ya. Unu fụsa ibe ọbụla unu nọ tọnwa. Ndị inyom unu fụsa ndị old band unu fụsa ndị ụmụahịa unu ma ngịnị ihe ọwa Chukwu Okike abịa ma nye nwata ọnwa aka sị epụ anyị ndị elu unu jida gbachicha ya nkịtị unu ahịa ya ihe unu afụsa bịa nyepọ nwata ọnwa aka ka anyị laje ụla ka anyị na-ala onye asịtụkwa ha fụtụrụ ya Nnamdi Kanu Chukwu okike adị ama ịbụ n'ọkụ na-ere ere onye ọbụla chere gị echiche ọjọọ ọkụ eregbu otu ọ na-ere ha ọ naghị ere zuu pịa zuu adaala naanị okwu ọnụ gị zuu a na-ama jijiji amaala jijiji daijuo n'ime oke osimiri uhie ere ha ala Biafra elogbuola ha ha ma ume eme ihe ha na-eme they are not going anywhere all of them must die here. Ana m ekele Chukwu okike ama ya onye nyekwere diskorora eji ha na-ezu ochi a na akwa agbachichala ebe niile ha zuzuru n'ụpụ ọnụ ka all of us will die here. Either Biafra or death. We must die here, whether you people like it or not. Also, I'm telling you again, before 6 p.m. tomorrow, before half of one minute, onwe ihe ha mere gị, onwe onye gwọrọ ọgwụ karịa gị, onwe ndị nọ secret society karịa ụnụ, onwe onye jidoro ụnụ. Ụnụ agalaga naracha ego nye atọ eze onye ohi ahụ. Ụnụ agara na ya na ka ị gara ndị Fulani eburu ego bi ya. Ya were ndị eze na-eke ihe na-eme ha a na-eri ego ọbara ụmụ ha ha richata ga-agbagbuchi anya tọnde nwe brek ga-amagbuchi unu niile one by one. Unu hapụ anya anyị laa whether you people like it or not. To go, is it a crime? I said we want to go. Is it a crime? Whether you people like it or not, we must go. Ndị dere fụtanụ ndị ọba azụ pụtanụ ndị itoolu nyere na anyị aka nyere anụ nna ji okwu ka m aka egbuchiala ha ụmụ anyị. Onye kwenu ga-eleta anyị lere nna anyị na nna anyị ụmụntakịrị a ga-eleta anyị ugbu a na-egbuchi ha onye ga-ele anyị na nka anyị na ha amara jijiji pete whether they like it or not we must see Biafra. We are already in Biafra. Ipob ana m ajụnụ onye ka unu na-eso n'azụ ugbu anyị Nnamdi Kanu Ipob ana m ajụ unu onye ka unu na-eso n'azụ ugbu anyị Nnamdi Kanu anyị ga-esogide ya larụ ala Biafra nọ na-anụ anyị ga-esogide Nnamdi anyị ga-esogide ya larụ ala Biafra. Salam, Biafra all over the world.
Shalom, you are very kind, I must tell you, ma. Yes, sir, call on WhatsApp, are you still there? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? I know he's not listening to me, but your lines are true and I don't know why you are not talking. Caller on the line. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp and caller on the line are blocking my lines. Caller on WhatsApp, I kept you holding on for a very long time. That is why I did not cut you off. If you do not respond, I will cut you off at this moment. And I suspect it should be Obilo. Are you still there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. Of course, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Good evening from here, Holy Daughter. Jane Nwachuku from Ebonyi State. Go ahead, please.
That is, thank you, sir. You are the man. Thank God for hearing your voice.
I am the boy. I will move it while you pampas.
You are the man, the lion of Biafra land. You are the man. My blood, my body system is, the immune system is coming back now, having heard from the lion. Oh, not to whom we can kill our leader, the hero of our time, Mazi Kanu, and Mazi Onyeibe, the gentle lion, and all the principal officers, and you, the lion of Biafra land, I greet you all.
You people are wonderful. Hey, Mazi, I don't know. At times when I go on social media, at times I will be weeping, at times I will be laughing. Like these days, all the men of dogs, what will I call it? Everybody is non-professor. Everybody is looking for prayer. Pray for Nigeria, pray for Nigeria. I don't know which Nigeria they are praying for. Is it the one that is dead already? The one that have graduated from zoo to graveyard, from graveyard to terrorist country with terrorist government? Is it the one that I'm praying for? That is it. Many people in America is to Ecuador. They don't know exactly what is going on and what will become of them. Maybe they thought that Nigeria is still remaining. They are praying for it. Is it not Laya Mohammed crying that the world power refused to sell ammunition for them? They wanted to collect more weapons that he will use to kill Christians and Biafrans. Maybe the one they collected before is finishing. They thought that our leader is playing with them. He told them that what will happen and they thought that he's joking. Maybe they thought that he's joking. So I'm really very happy knowing full well that we are living, we are going, and there's no Jupiter that will stop it. I know many of the slaves that we are there talking trash, all the shambles and the human traffickers that are there talking rubbish. I don't know how they will feel. I know many of them, they might have bought their roofs. They will use to hang themselves when they will see the flag being raised. So, my dear, I thank God for everything. And like as they say in our language, no matter what the enemies may gang up, everybody are formidable, but those formidability knows who that owns it. So no matter all the gang up, so far somebody's hand is clean, you have a clean hand. Anybody that is going to equity must have a clean hand. So far you are on the right channel. There's nothing any idiot can do. All the gang ups, all of them are going to fall, and they have started falling. So I'm so much happy that you are back, and you will continue to remain formidable and strong for us, because I know that your teachings, the thing is really awakening people, and it has reactivated our system to start reasoning like human beings. Our leader, I don't know. Anyway, I will not say I don't know. He's not just ordinary person. He's a God sent, and he's doing the work that his father sent him to come and do. He has really done it. He selected all of you. God really prepared all of you for this work, and I'm so happy hearing from you and every other person. It appears as if everybody just from one womb talking. So remain formidable as you are, and remain focused, and don't give up, and don't worry for anything, because I know you are the man. There's nothing that will push you aside.
We go nowhere. We die here. We know they go anywhere. No be Biafra. We go nowhere. We die here. They will understand what the meaning of that was at the right time.
Yes, sir. Keep it on, sir.
Thank you very much. Everybody must feel Biafra in the end. You know, some of them, they say harass them, intimidate them, dominate them, they will run. We go nowhere. We die here. This is one truth. Uncompromising truth. Nigerian and her agent must embrace. We are Biafrans. We make no apology to that effect. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp. Of course, we may be having one or two issues with the lines, but then we continue doing what we are supposed to do. We continue calling Biafrans across the globe, from Urobo to Shekiri, from Shekiri to Mbito, Rumba, Kamando, Bankwiri, Olo. We call upon the Biafran people, and of course, I'm talking about the Gala, the Domas, every Biafrans, anywhere you are, all over the world. This is the time for us to rise up once and for all, and ensure that the sovereign state of Biafra is recognized everywhere, all over the world. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, good evening from here. Caller on the line. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Good evening. Go ahead. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good evening.
My name is Chukwuka Chibuzo Samuel. I'm coming from a Biafra land. I'm son to Chukwuka Ndupe, a native of Amizubu Umaya. And I must say, I just want to thank you guys for having come back. I and my brother find support of Biafra. Our whole family find support.
That is good to know. Thank you very much. We must continue. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Good evening. Go ahead, please. And of course, Zoo Epileptic Network as always, but we must continue. Caller and WhatsApp, are you there? Caller and WhatsApp, are you there? Caller and WhatsApp, are you there?
Mazi, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
My
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, please. Call on the line. And of course,
You record it.
I did not record it. I did not record it. You just need to continue to speak. Continue to speak. I did not record it. This is a live broadcast. Continue to speak, and the world is listening to your calls. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Good evening from where?
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to know.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
I want to read